Hello friends, welcome to this episode in Longyearbyen, Spitsbergen and Svalbard. As you might know now, this was our primary goal to 100% to reach Longyearbyen. And now we did that and are super happy about that. So this episode, it takes us back a little bit to the anchorage in southwest of Spitsbergen and then up to Longyearbyen. It took us 55 days to go from Åhus, south of Sweden, up to Longyearbyen. Don't know if it's quick or took a long time, but it was the time it took for us anyways. We hope you enjoyed this episode.
So now we are away to our first anchorage in Svalbard, between two glaciers. This is like 100% new territory for us. Everything is extraordinary, and if not before, we feel we are in Arctic. We saw a humpback whale 30 minutes ago and glaciers into the water. And our friend from New Zealand, Pegasus, is somewhere behind that low island, and he has told us there's a calm anchorage but hard to find sand. So that's a little bit nervous at the time. First one heading to us. Not big though, but I see now that there is big ones leaving the glacier. Alongside Pegasus in a moment. Outside. Today is the 11th July 2023. The peninsula is on turn starboard, and on it what you see is landing with airport. Quite busy port actually. Lots of cruise ship, big and small. Some little gets out the wind also. It's always a little bit interesting to see where we can moor. One is leaving, maybe making room for us. Not like it. Summertime, waiting winter.
Café och bakeri.
Quite a lot of stuff. You might not thought be in Svalbard. Longyearbyen. That yellow boat I learned went on sailing ground, which not is marked in the sea chart 2 times. Same captain. Not easy. I think glacier ice is taking big blocks. Someone told me the other day that you should be cautious to going close to shore. Just want to show you a little bit. We have some time had some smell in the boat, but couldn't find it. But today we found it, and one of the battery is not good. So we smell sulfur sulfide, swavel sulfate. So now we're trying to disconnect the battery and yeah, fix about that. So always something on top of the water leakage. Nevertheless, we are in Longyearbyen and are happy. Morning. First morning. Woke up in Longyearbyen. Now it's time to renew the electricity. It got broken after 24 hours. Ours is number 1, yes. Yeah, today, second day in Longyearbyen. But as chief engineers know, now it's time for work. And when friends go ashore and drink mineral water and let chief engineer stays on board and fix problems that are hard to fix at sea. So we're gonna wash, there's a lot of salt in all the engine room, if you call it that. And back in there is the problem with the leakage. But now clean, and then we try to make a Panama fix, we can call it. Looking terrible. Talked about salt several times now, mostly outside. But now the propeller axle has, when there was water here, and the boat was a little bit rocking around, I got salt everywhere, as you see. But that's the mission today, to clean. So now we hope most of the salt is away, and we have a lot of drying to do. Now I'm gonna try to put some grease. It says salt water resistant and a lot of good things. So we put that over where the leak is, over the rudder post, hjärtstocken, to begin with. And I guess this is what all engineers know a lot of. It's very not good of space. So I can hardly reach it, but I will try. We might see new grease on. I can't see when I put it on, so I just have to feel it. But it looks anyway like get some
something on. Step 1. Measured the rudder post, hjärtdocken, so we can order a new seal. Look at this. Self-bonding repairing type. Extreme repair for water and stuff. It might work. Actually, I don't think so, but it won't do any harm, and I'm not probably even gonna reach so I can get the tape at the rudder post, but I will give it a try. So, without reaching and seeing when I did it, I tried to put some Tesa tape around it. Step 2. So, it's not pretty, you don't have to tell me that. Now the stripes is on, buntband. So what I'm hoping inside there now is not that it will actually put the leak out in the normal way with the tape and the stripes, but maybe I could put some pressure on the old seal so the water doesn't pop up as equal much as before. So as Jonas Save used to say, you must take out the victory in advance, then you have had it at least once. So I'm sure it will work. So do we say, chief engineers, this engine has started on my first try since we first bought the boat some 2.5 years ago. So after all this salt water and Eva has helped me cleaning with sweet water, some ethic actually, try to get rid of all salt we can find everywhere. Use the running water here and there. So keep your sump. First time, not start. Okay, that was false alarm. I tried to reset the closing of the diesel, so I'm sure it will work. Yes, save victory. Yeah, that's the way to be. I forgot to push it. So, reasonably clean engine and Panama peaks on the seal to the rudder stock engine work, so there's always something. Okay, second day here now in Longyearbyen. Today is it almost calm and almost warm. Yesterday was very windy, very windy, when we moored and before and after, and at the night actually. But today it's lovely, and we have worked with the boat now all day actually, and now we're going second time up to Coop to buy some more groceries. Car wash in Longyearbyen, and while you're at it you can buy a car. And you can also buy a caravan, maybe if you're a researcher or something. A lot of stuff here in Longyearbyen. Whoops. Roses. And yeah, you see, Minor and Eva. We built Longyearbyen. Yeah, and here you can have your children. Very nice. And the view from the walking street at City, if we call it that. That's Polar Institute.
quite long pontoon they have here, and some 10 yachts maybe, or more, a little more. Ships coming and going all day actually. Big ones, cruising ship and explorer ships. Here is Melina from Finland. We met them in Anholt almost 2 months ago, and said we might meet up here, and just a couple of minutes we will. I think they will go in to take some bunker now. They have been out 2 days here now. Turning around and come up here with the port side. As you might see, it's also a male actually. So we are in top here now, to male in Spitsbergen. It's a male 43. It's their second time up here, they told me, in Svalbard. So this is Sysselmästaren on Svalbard. That means like a governor who has the authority. Up here, this French boat came in this morning, but they're not allowed to stay there. So we have to move around little boats. So we get fine visits from our Finnish all friend Melina. She will be outside us. This is fun to Mala. So now I will take out our small generator and prepare it and see if we can have it ready when we do the passage. Because of the battery situation, and I think we will sail all the time, it might be hard to make the battery last the power. So I think I will run the generator, because it will be difficult, it will lean to run engine at the same time as we sail. Secured and it's working, and soon we're gonna find out if it works when boat is leaning. That will be thrilling. Virgo from Gothenburg. Virgo just arrived. They had been out for a tour with photographers. Just Swedish people working on board. Someone just took a bath actually. Pretty cool. Topped up the generator with my kind of cute small 1.5 liters jerry can, which I use for the dinghy of course. But now this is full. This is full, and I have a spare 20 liters in the front. Many Swedes, Freja and Stockholm and Virgo. Yeah, and us. Go to! Now they are going 10 days up north of Spitsbergen. See if the captain looks out again, or he's happy a little bit. Washing in Spitsbergen, Longyearbyen. 75 Norwegian crowns for one machine. So now we have been invited and had good fine discussion and evening with our Finnish friend on Melina in their Malö 43. And there's ours.
Claus, how is it in the summertime? This time I have a question about Gulf Stream, Golfströmmen. Now up in Norway and in Svalbard, people talk about the Gulf Stream, and as I understand, because of that, it's mostly or always ice-free in the Norwegian northwest coast and the Norwegian Sea. How is that? That's my question. And what is the Gulf Stream? And does it just appear outside Norway, or does it come from other places or another place? So anyway, if you could read up a little bit on the Gulf Stream and then educate me. So as always, I will be super happy again. See you in the next one.